biggest frauds in anime. These are characters who get hyped up like legends, but somehow always end up looking a little questionable when it really matters. Let's talk about Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. Now Sasuke is undeniably strong. He's talented, gifted, and one of the most important characters in the series. But if we're being honest, this man survived off hype and inherited power for a long time. Every major upgrade he gets is tied to trauma genetics. Meanwhile, Naruto Uzumaki is grinding with shadow clones like he's studying for his finals. Sasuke spends half the series saying he walks alone while constantly being mentored, saved, and emotionally carried by someone else. He's cool, but sometimes the mystique does more work than the actual results. Next up is Vegeta. Now I love Vegeta. Everybody loves Vegeta. But let's look at the pattern. Every arc he gets a new transformation, gives a powerful speech about Saiyan pride and declares he's finally surpassed Goku. And every arc he fights first and loses first. It's almost like it's tradition at this point. Vegeta is by no means weak. He's insanely strong, but narratively, he's the benchmark. He shows us how strong the villain is before Goku shows up to finish the job. Then we have Captain Buggy from One Piece. Buggy might be the most successful fraud in anime history. He fails upward in ways that should be studied. He's not weak exactly, but compared to the monsters in One Piece, he's clearly outmatched. Yet somehow he keeps gaining influence, titles, and followers. It's honestly impressive. His real power isn't his devil fruit, it's his reputation through misunderstanding, and somehow that's worked better than actual strength. Now this one, it really pains me to say because this is one of my favorite anime of all time. Let's talk about Light Yagami from Death Note. Now Light is brilliant, there's no denying that, but a huge part of his dominance comes from having a supernatural notebook that instantly kills people. Without that, he's just a regular smart student. The moment someone like L challenges him, we start seeing cracks. His ego becomes his biggest weakness. He constantly calls himself Justice, but a lot of his mistakes come from overconfidence. He's not a fraud in intelligence, he's a fraud in humility. And speaking of ego, let's bring up Bakugo Kasuke from My Hero Academia. Bakugo starts off as the loudest person in every room. He's strong, yes. His quirk is powerful, but early on, his biggest obstacle is his attitude. He acts like he's already number one, but emotionally he's way behind people like Shoto Todoroki and even Izuku Midori in terms of growth. Bakugo improves a lot over time, but in the beginning, the overconfidence didn't fully match the maturity. We also have to mention Genos from One Punch Man. Genos looks like the main character. Cool design, serious personality, constant upgrades. Every time he shows up you think it's about to handle business, and almost every time he gets destroyed. Not because he's weak, but because the series uses him to show how overwhelmingly strong the enemy is before Saitama steps in. Genos is strong in theory, but in practice he's the damage preview. Now here's the thing, being a fraud in anime doesn't automatically mean being useless. A lot of these characters are incredibly powerful. The reason they feel like frauds sometimes is because the hype around them is just so massive. When the build-up is that high, anything less than total dominance feels like underperformance. Anime thrives on exaggeration, big speeches, big transformations, big declarations, and when those moments don't translate into consistent wins, fans start raising eyebrows. But honestly, that's part of what makes these characters interesting. If Vegeta actually surpassed Goku permanently, the dynamic would change. If Sasuke had no internal conflict, it'd be boring. If Buggy were genuinely top tier strength-wise, the joke wouldn't work. Sometimes the fraud energy is intentional. It builds tension, it creates memes, it fuels debates, and let's be real, half the fun of anime is arguing about who's overrated. So the real question is, who do you think deserves the fraud title? Because no matter who I list, someone's favorite character is getting defended in the comments like it's a championship match. That is going to be it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give this video a like so YouTube does know that you enjoyed the video. Give me a subscribe so that you see me again, and watch the video on the screen. I'll see you in the next one.